Have you ever seen something from the past that made you think, wait, people got angry over that? This story is exactly like that. Barbara Eden, the star who played the magical genie in the show I Dream of Jeannie, once appeared in a set of bikini scenes that created such a huge reaction that many adults said it was too much for television. But were those moments really shocking, or were people simply not ready for someone as confident and bright as Barbara? Stay with me because this story has twists, surprises, and a lesson people still talk about. Before all the noise, the headlines, and the angry letters from viewers, Barbara Eden was simply an actress trying to make her way in Hollywood. She was not born into fame. She worked her way through small roles, auditions, and long days on set. People loved her for her cheerful smile and the way she could light up a scene even without speaking. But no one knew that one simple outfit would turn her into one of the most talked about women on television. Let us go back to the 1960s. At that time, television rules were much stricter. Things that seem normal now were seen as risky back then. So when Barbara Eden appeared in a bright two-piece genie costume that showed her midsection, viewers reacted in a big way. Even though the outfit covered far more than modern swimwear, many adults claimed it showed too much. Some television stations even complained, letters flooded in, and people argued about it at dinner tables. One scene in particular, where Barbara wore a bikini during a beach episode, caused the biggest wave of complaints. Parents said children should not see it. Some groups said it was not appropriate for family television. It is surprising because if you look at the outfit now, it seems harmless. But at that time, it was enough to spark national debate. Why would a simple bikini make so many people angry? There were three main reasons. First, the rules were very old-fashioned. Television networks had strict guidelines and they did not want anyone showing their belly button. Yes, an actual belly button was considered too bold. Second, Barbara carried herself with a calm and bright energy. She was not embarrassed and she did not act shy. For some people back then, a woman feeling confident in her own skin was strange or unacceptable. Third, her show was extremely popular. Because so many families watched it, every small detail became a topic people discussed. When someone famous does something unusual, people talk, even if it is not a big deal. So the anger was not really about the outfit. It was about old rules, surprise, and a little fear of change. You may wonder if Barbara Eden became angry or stopped wearing the outfit. Actually, she did not. She stayed calm and kept working even while people argued around her. She was not trying to shock anyone. She was simply playing her character the way the writers imagined her. Barbara later joked that the outfit caused more trouble than anything she had ever done in her life. But she never let the noise stop her. She understood that the attention came from people not being ready for something different. Her calm reaction made her even more admired. The funny thing is that all the anger and all the complaints only made Barbara even more famous. More people started watching the show to see what the fuss was about. Children thought Jeannie was fun. Teenagers thought she was cool. Adults kept arguing, which brought even more attention. In a strange way, the bikini moments that upset people actually helped build her legendary status. They became part of television history not because they were wild, but because they showed how quickly society can react to small things. Years later, people look back and laugh. The scenes that once caused outrage now seem sweet and harmless. You may wonder why this topic is still interesting. It matters because it shows how much ideas change over time. Things that shocked one generation become totally normal for another. Looking back helps us understand how far we have come. It also helps us see how unfair some reactions were. Barbara was not doing anything wrong. She was simply acting and doing her job very well. Her story teaches us that sometimes people get upset only because something is new, and if you stay confident and patient, you can rise above the noise. So were Barbara Eden's bikini moments really too bold for adults? Probably not. But in a world full of strict rules and old ideas, she accidentally pushed boundaries just by being herself. Her story reminds us that people often overreact and that confidence can frighten those who are not ready for it. What once was labeled as shocking is now seen as fun, charming, and harmless. Barbara Eden did not set out to start a debate. She simply played a role, smiled, and stayed true to her character. Because of that, she became unforgettable. If you enjoyed this story and want more surprising moments from classic Hollywood, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you think the outrage was reasonable or if it was simply people overreacting. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.